Okay, so you want to keep that going. You don't want to boil the cream. Like you don't want it to, because then if you heat it up too much, it will start to curdle, and you don't want that. So you want to keep it constantly moving so the heat dissipates throughout and it cooks everything through. Like I said, the sausages were cooked through, but this just adds a little extra cook to them if you want to make sure. Like someone in the chat mentioned that they thought it was undercooked and raw. No, I can guarantee you, everything is cooked here. It's not yellow, it's more pink. It looks yellow just because of the lighting, unfortunately. It's a little hard to see with my camera, because I'm doing this all through my cell phone, actually. But for me, it is very much a pink color. Sausages aren't raw. Trust me on this. Oh, rosé pasta, as in cooking up. Yeah. I see where you're coming from with that. Yes. No, unfortunately, it gets the rosé pasta name from the color. What else am I adding? I will be adding fish cake, rice cake, and eggs to this. Okay, so as it's starting to come to a boil now, I'm going to just add a little bit extra to this. Just give it a little bit more flavor. Okay, so now you see that starting to bubble. I'm going to add the rice cakes and the fish cake to it. Deep sea homer? Yes, deep sea homer. You can definitely substitute shrimp. I actually did a recipe beforehand where I used shrimp instead of sausages. So here is the rice cake and here is the fish cake. I might not use all the fish cake just because of how much this is right now. So rice cakes are a mixture of glutinous rice flour and salt and seasoning, and it's kind of pounded down into a paste, and then from that it's formed into cylinders. So I actually probably could have added a little bit more sauce, but we'll see as this cooks down. Rice cakes are actually pretty tasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. Is this a toast stream? No, it's not. That's some other stream if you're interested in. So this kind of is a little bit more of a stew almost. So as you mix everything together, obviously you want that sauce to coat all the ingredients. Now the fish cake, I probably could have broken it down a bit more. I could have sliced it thinner instead of doing the whole pieces like this. But personally, I love rice cake, so I'm fine with that. If you've had Korean food and you know of the spicy rice cake, it's the exact same thing, except I'm not using a spicy sauce. I'm actually using a cream-based sauce. Don't break the toes of service? No, okay, I'll make sure not to break the toes of service. No, this is making me hungry. You guys can't smell it, but this is actually starting to smell really nice. And as the rice cakes are cooking in the mixture, they are softening up a lot more. Because you want your rice cakes to be soft and tender. And unfortunately, the rice cakes that I picked up, they were starting to split a little bit, unfortunately. Again, like I said, this is my first time trying this recipe, so I wasn't too sure how it was going to work out. I probably should have added just some of the rice cake instead of all of it. That's just a lesson for future attempts. Thanks, Don. Yeah, no, this is actually smelling really good. You know what, I'm going to hit it with a little bit more seasoning. Just do a little bit of pepper to that. Do I know Hamzy? No, I do not. Is that another streamer? Do they do cooking content? Because if they do, then I'll definitely check them out. Because I'm always down to learn more cooking, more ingredients, more recipes, and just expanding what I know. Hi, little big bear. How are you? Sorry, it's a little hard for me to see chat because I'm got one eye on this and my phone is kind of off to the side so it can record all this stuff for you guys. Oop. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit as the sauce kind of reduces a little bit down below. What do I stream when not cooking? I'm a brand new streamer. I've only been doing it for a week now. I kind of do variety. So play games here. I do prefer cooking just because, you know, I find that more interesting. But for most part, it's just whatever free game that I feel like playing at the time. Not net free, but whatever game that comes to mind, or depending on my day. Sometimes I just want something low key. So I might do an escape simulator, or I might play Borderlands 3, or currently I'm doing Marvelous Guardians of the Galaxy. She look up when she's Korean mukbang lady, but she cooks the food. Okay, Porcelain, yeah, no, I'll definitely look up Hamzia. Thank you very much for the recommendation. So this is kind of where I'm at right now. So it looks like it's cooked down enough. So I'm going to actually take this off the heat. And let me get a dish ready to plate this all.